What's up, guys? Welcome back to our Let's Play. If you guys have just came from the last episode, we were in the Metropolitan building, this big massive skyscraper. There was tons of problem solving, there was tons and tons of items, and there was obviously our Digimon boss battle. Now moving forward, I expect us to encounter someone else on this particular floor, perhaps even right around this corner. Who knows? Let's find out. See you guys soon. Alright then guys, onwards and upwards. I think that our current squad is as good as it's going to get, honestly. The reason I have Yang in here, as I discussed before, is if we do encounter a boss battle, I want her to be there in the beginning so that she can actually get her first, you know, her main ability. If she could get that off before we do anything, then hopefully we can just chunk the boss from a big massive part or like a large portion of their HP to begin with, and then that way we won't have to like fight for as long. Whether or not she gets that off or not, I'm not entirely sure. And this elevator is going to take us straight down to the lobby, which is our last fourth out of the 4 elevators that was down in the lobby. This is the last one, so I think that up here is actually going to be our Leopardmon boss fight, or at least someone else. This is taking us all the way up to floor 48, which is pretty fucking high up. In fact, looks like we're on the rooftop. Alright, I'm excited, guys. I'm also kind of nervous. I'm kind of scared that we're going to just get our asses kicked. But at the same time, we're going to go in here, we're going to give it our best shot, and if we need to come back and do some grinding, then that is something that I will make happen. So, we've got another elevator. This is probably just going to take us up 1 floor here. Yep. Up to the very, very top, tippy top of the building. Oh, not quite. It looks like we're not quite there yet. We still have a little bit more to go up. There's a bit of construction here, and we have a Wi-Fi point as well, which kind of hints to me that, you know, shit's about to go down. Luckily, I did come along here, and there is one last box. So let's just pick this up. Miracle meat. Is that the game's way of saying be careful? Go back to the farm, train up, make sure you're good to go? More than likely. Alright guys, let's find out what's in store for us in here. This is the roof. This is the very top of the building. Let's find out what we have. Now we didn't go straight into a cutscene, but I'm guessing that we're going to be dancing with someone. So over here we have Arata, and we also have Leopardmon as expected. Here we go. Oh, I'm excited. Alright, what can we do? Whose butts are we going to have to fucking destroy? That's what I want to know. Oh, you came. So wait, why is Arata just kind of chilling in front of Leopardmon at the moment? They kind of look like they're buddies. He's still recharging. I'm thinking I'll eat him once he's charged. So Arata's just balls to the wall. Fucking full disrespect mod. We're not going to eat him right now. We're going to wait until he's fully charged up. Is that a mistake, Arata? Probably. No, that's not it. The truth is, I was waiting for you, Wolfie. Alright, here we go. Do you remember, way back when? It's okay to laugh, I was such a dork, dude. We wouldn't laugh at you. Or if we were, it would probably be in the present because, you know, you're still wearing the onesie with the tags on it. You have torn the sleeve, but I mean, I'm sure if you take it into Debenhams, they'll fix it for you. I said I would protect you all, but actually, I was just scared. I was scared, and I left him behind. Obviously talking about Yugo. Oh, Arata, says Yuko. See, Yuko forgives Arata. We know that he was just a kid and there wasn't much he could have done. He made a group call and it saved a lot of the group, so I don't know why he's so like down on himself about this. You tried to help Yugo back then, didn't you? Thanks. On behalf of my best friend. Well, actually, we didn't really do anything other than, dude, we should probably help him out. We didn't actually run and try and drag him out from under the eater or anything. That was supposed to be my job, and it's one I'm finally ready to do. That's why I've been eating and eating. I've gained so much power, and so... Here we go. Wow, what is going on here? Oh wow, full transformation mode is going ham. Alright, so Arata just looks like he's in his final form. Holy shitballs. We've got the electric guitar in the background and it's giving me goosebumps. Alright, so Arata, you're looking pretty fucked up there, mate. I do not like the hair at all, and somehow you managed to lose an eye in the process, but You know, you've had worse days. We can still be friends if you want. Don't interfere. Get out of my way. Forget my past. And let me do it all over again. Just don't look at my hideous form. Dude, how can we not? I mean, if you're going to walk down the high street like that, you're going to draw attention. I'm sorry. You can't just get away. Doesn't matter if you buy a new onesie, whatever. Even if you put a hat on, I don't know how you'd get it on that head. But it's looking a bit rough, mate. Not going to lie. Give me your power. Here we go. Arata boss mode. Let's see what the boy can do. Now, I'm just thinking right now that if this guy's going to turn us into sprite mode, which I can expect, we haven't got our items on, which is kind of scary. So he did on his first... Oh my god. Well, that was interesting. Arata just one-shots our full squad. He just one-shot everybody in the group. He took a bit of... I don't like how he kind of groans when he uses these abilities. So these ones aren't as... Oh, right, so we finally got a chance to talk. Holy shit. So on his first ability, he took a bit of damage and he powered himself up. Then on his second turn, he wiped out our 3 starting lineups, which was McBug, Butters and Yang. Alright. So now we have Chuck, Puddles and Happy, which is not going to cut the mustard, unfortunately. I'm kind of scared that we didn't get to actually use any of our main abilities. I don't know if that's the extent to Arata's power so far, but from what I've seen, he just demolished us. When he actually hits us as well, it's important to note that we take AD, we get like physical debuffs as well, which is kind of annoying when he does that kind of groaning ability. So straight off the bat, Arata's looking like he's not fucking around, which is kind of worrying. So what do we want to do? He is neutral, so it doesn't really matter who we have out. But that being said, I think Phil needs to appear in this battle immediately. And I also think that we should probably try and bring out Sakuyamon because she has she can debuff him. But I'm also scared that we just end up losing. It's so hard to know. Right, what I'm going to do with Happy right now is I'm going to use a Dark Roar on this guy and see how much we can actually do to him. Probably not that much, but we crit for 270, but he doesn't even look like he's scratched. Power Lust. His HP bar is off the top of my monitor, which is kind of difficult to see. So with Chuck, we could try and poison him, but I honestly don't think we're going to get a poison off on this guy. We could try and one-shot him, but that is very, very unlikely to happen. I think what we should do is, can we actually revive someone from the bench, if that makes sense? So if I come down here to Revival Capsule DX, can I actually use this on my bug? I can. Does that end the turn? It does. Tyrant Cluster. Here we go. Is this a big ability? Yeah, Tyrant Cluster sucks, dude. He heals for 1000 HP as well. My god. Arata, man. What an absolute baddie right now. So, with Dimension Scissor, could be pretty useful. I think it's our strongest ability out of everything we have. Let's see how much this can do. 702. Holy moly. Holy moly, guys. 300 damage, and we lose our attack and our combo. And he's going to use it on someone else as well here. Who's this going to be? On McBug again. Now Charlie is up, but honestly, I don't think there's no way we win this fight right now. I don't think. We could use our heals, we could try and damage him, we could try and buff. Oh, it's so difficult to know what to do. There might be a strategy to beating this guy first time around, but I don't know what it is. We could try and revive someone. Let me just see who we could actually revive right now. Yeah, I wonder guys, maybe we're making this harder for ourselves simply due to the fact that we have Butters in our party. I'm thinking that if we take Butters out, maybe Tyrant Cluster won't actually one-shot the team, because we're taking 25% extra DPS when he uses that. So I'm thinking that maybe we should try this fight again, but not have Butters with us. We also obviously need to be buffing our guys anyway, because we're taking a lot of damage whenever he uses the Cluster ability. Charlie's going to die here, which is a shame. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to play this fight out just as we normally would, but honestly, it's not looking that great. I'm just going to let him do his thing. We're going to see if he uses any new abilities, and if not, we're going to come back in just a little minute. Alright, guys. Here we are at the game over screen. Arata just wiped the fucking floor with us. He absolutely demolished us. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take our party back. We're going to come back to the little area we were in just before, and basically what we're going to do is grind for a bit. We're going to take Butters out of the party so that when we go into this fight we don't have Butters with us, and then we're going to grind. We're going to get our speed up most importantly, and we're going to get some of our defensive stats up as well, so that when he hits us we don't actually have to spend our turn reviving and resin. We can actually put down damage. Now My plan is to first and foremost get Yang up. Okay, so Yang is going to be super important in this fight. 25% damage with her main ability. That's going to be huge for actually just taking like a chunk off of Arata's HP bar before we start the fight. So I'm going to go away, guys. I'm going to spend quite a bit of time gaining up some levels, and hopefully when I come back we will be in a spot where we can give Arata a bit more of the challenge than we just did. I'll see you guys soon. Yeah, wish me luck. Alright guys, welcome back. Now I'm going to talk you very quickly through what's been going on, because for me it's actually been a day. I finished recording the end of what you've just watched right there yesterday, and now a night has passed. I've just done a bunch of grinding, and here is what the party is looking like now. Now obviously, as you can see, I've actually still got Platinum Sukamon with us because we were doing some insane grinding. Obviously he's not going to do anything for us inside the battle, but for the rest of the squad everybody is looking great, and I'm going to talk you through my strategy very quickly before we nip back into this Arata boss battle. So, most importantly, Yang is going to be imperative in this fight. I kind of mentioned that before we rounded off the last episode. Her main ability is just too good. It does too much damage for us not to have it. But then on top of that, she also has a lot of revive abilities if shit does hit the fan. We're going to try and avoid that if we can, but yeah, that's pretty much that. Now, Chuck, you might be surprised to see Chuck in the starting roster for this battle, and it's because Chuck actually, on top of having a pretty good amount of speed and attack damage, he has the speed break, which we are going to be utilising a lot in this fight. So our first couple of turns, as you will see very soon, we are going to be reducing this guy's speed as much as possible so that we can stop him from doing all the AoE damage, so we can stop him from healing, most importantly. And try and grind him down. And then on top of that, Sakuyamon, her ultimate is going to let us reduce his attack buff that he puts on himself. Hopefully if we can survive the AoE, I'm not sure if we will. Only time will tell, but this is all just theory at this point. On top of this, Sakuyamon also has her very own buff to speed. So we're going to be debuffing him, we're going to be buffing us. Anyways, I've talked enough. Let's just go. I'm not too worried about bringing Sukamon with us. I honestly, I mean, yeah, the Wi-Fi point's there, but I can't be asked going back in. So, yeah, I was grinding for about 2 hours maybe, so that's why all of our guys are substantially stronger. What I'm going to do right here, guys, is obviously Arata's going to do his thing, which you guys have all just seen, so I'm going to cut all this out and I'm going to meet you in the battle. Alright, here we go. I'm so excited for this. Let's go. Can we survive his first wave of attack, guys? Because that is the most important thing. If we can survive this first ability, we can maybe stabilize. Let's see if we can actually get through it. Okay, so we barely survive across the board. Sakuyamon is okay, and this is where you guys are going to start to see our strategies take place. So, with Sakuyamon, what we're going to do first and foremost is we are going to speed charge field the whole team. Everybody's going to get a 10% speed buff, which is important. And as we do this over and over, you guys will start to see on the right-hand side that he's going to get less and less turns, and we're going to get more and more. So, with Chuck, we're going to speed break him, and we're going to reduce him. Eater Adam is his full title, I didn't realise that up until now. And then with Yang, we're actually going to use Final Aura across the board and make sure that even if he was to attack us with another one of those, we're going to be able to survive. Hopefully he won't. He's just going to use Interrupt Handler, so we want this to hit Chuck. I guess that's fine. Chuck is actually AD, so that's probably like not the best case scenario, but anyway, here we go again. So with Sakuyamon, what we're going to do is we're going to take a risk here. We're going to decide not to heal our guys. We're going to speed buff the party once again. And then with Chuck, we're going to do the exact same. And hopefully, if he doesn't use a big ability, we should be in a good spot here. So he is actually buffed right now, which is kind of worrying. But at the same time, let's speed break him and see if we can avoid him using his big ability. And if we do, we're in a really good spot. Yeah, so basic attack, absolutely fine. We can take that any day of the week. And here is where we kind of start to shine. So Chaos Degradation, let's go. How much is this going to do? Let's find out. 2,124. He's going to use Power Lust, and this is where things really start to get fun. So he's took his turn to buff, and obviously he takes damage. What we're going to do is, I know he's not going to be very happy about this, but we're just going to straight up remove that buff from him using Sakuyamon's special ability, which feels really nice. So be gone with your AD buff. We won't be getting one shot by any of your nonsense anytime soon. So what I'm going to do here is just to make sure, because I sense that his big ability is coming up, I'm going to actually just use a small heal across the board and make sure that our team are in a good spot. Because if he does use it, yeah, Tyrant Cluster, we are so close to being one shot with this ability, we don't want to lose anyone. We survive, absolutely perfect. Now, what I'm going to do is this time, instead of using Final Aura, which costs 40 SP, we're actually just going to push damage, because we're starting to get into a spot where we can use some of the other guys to heal and make sure that Yang is constantly pushing DPS. So, we've already got him down fairly quickly, which is really, really good to see. What I'm going to do here is, with Chuck, I'm going to make sure that we are constantly speed breaking him again, and then with Sakuyamon, what I'm going to do is actually use one of our big medicine sprays here. So if I go into my items, let's see what do we have? We could do 1,000, I think we have something better than that, do we not? Do we not have sprays? Completely restores HP and SB. I think we're just going to use this. This is going to give Yang all of our SB back as well, which is really, really important. Everybody's back to full, and he's constantly kind of in this debuffed form. This is where we're going to hope to maintain him. And again, I don't know what happens after we get halfway down this fight, guys. He might use something more powerful that we need to be scared of. He might use a bigger ability that we haven't seen yet, and I'm kind of anxious for that. But until then, we should be okay. So all we're going to do is kind of rinse and repeat. We're going to speed break him, we're going to buff us, and we're going to make sure that we're constantly in a comfortable position so that if he does decide to use any of his big abilities, then we should be safe. Now, this is kind of risky because instead of healing Yang, I'm actually going to take his buff off him. Luckily, he regular attacks and it lands on Chuck, so this is fine. This is a good spot to be in. We're just going to keep pushing. Yang's going to do her thing, and hopefully we can get through this fight. 1,000 damage, so Yang is starting to fall off, so there might come a point where we're going to have to swap Yang out for like Phil, or most likely actually McBug. So let's see, what have we got here? Now we could heal with Chuck, or we could debuff this guy again. Now his turns are starting to speed up a little bit, which is making me kind of nervous. I'm scared we actually lose Yang straight up here, so I'm scared about whether I should heal or speed break. I'm actually going to debuff him again and constantly apply this to him, and just try and shove him into a bad spot. Okay, oh my god, what is this? Power Impulse. So I can't see it at the top of my monitor right now, but that looks like he's got an attack buff. He's got what looks like his double damage thing as well. Now the question is, does Sakuyamon actually remove this? Let's find out. I am kind of skeptical, but at least we could take off his AD buff. Okay, we do. Right, that's a good thing. Now with Yang, we're going to push this again. It's going to constantly do less and less DPS, but still it should be substantial. 693 is really good. Right, now we have to be careful here. So what I think I should do is, now that he's kind of low, I don't know if I should swap out and try and bring in McBug. I'm really nervous. He's low, but I'm scared that this fight could take a bad turn. Let me think about what I want to do here. Do we want to speed break him again? It would give us an extra turn here and there. Let's speed break this guy once again. And then on Sakuyamon's turn, I think we're going to have to swap out Yang. Now, this is very, very risky, guys. Very risky indeed, but I think we should be okay. Let's bring in McBug and hope that we can get McBug buffed a little bit before this guy uses anything big on us. So Tyrant Cluster happens immediately. And it's going to one-shot the whole party. Okay, and then he heals for 1,700. Holy fuck, that was annoying. Okay, so unfortunately he did get the double damage move off, and now we've kind of lost our strategy because we have lost all of the key structures that we had that were actually doing good work in this fight. So we're going to have to try and clutch this somehow. Holy Light is not going to do nearly enough. Let me think about what I want to do here. Change. We could bring in Phil. Happy Gilmon actually has a debuff as well, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. We could bring Yang back in. Oh, fuck. I don't know what to do here. We have to try and... Can we actually revive anyone from the bench? Let's see if we have anything useful here. So we have all fighting Digimon, so that's not useful. Let's try and bring back McBug here with this turn. And then on this guy's turn, what we're going to do we have anything we could use here? No. We're going to change the party around. We're just going to go all out. We're going to bring in McBug, we're going to bring in Phil, and we're going to bring in Yang. Now, this is a big gamble, guys, but we're going to just try and go all out for this. Now, McBug actually has an AD buff, and he also has a speed buff as well, but hopefully we could just actually get off some DPS here. We don't want this to hit McBug. It does. God damn it. Okay, that's annoying. But maybe we still have enough in our kit to push this guy. I don't know. Chaos Degradation, let's go. We would need a crit from McBug to make this work, guys. I don't know if we can actually get away with this. 969. Alright, buddy. Let's go. Dimension Scissor. We need the crit. We get the combo, which is really good. Can we get the crit? We really, really need it here. Phil's going to drop the big-ass bomb. Alright. We do get the critical for 1,600. Okay. We're very, very close to beating this guy. Great Tornado is going to push an extra bit of DPS here. 647. Tranquility. What is this? So he just takes a turn to heal. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Now with Yang, I don't think we spent any turns healing. I don't think it's worth our while. We're just going to use Chaos Degradation again and try and get him down as much. This might do like 400, 300. 300, okay, almost 400. Interrupt Handler is fine. Please don't hit Phil or McBug. Okay, so it hits Phil. So both of our main guys are now debuffed, but we might still... Oh, he gets another turn. Okay, so it hits Phil again. So now both of our guys are going to be, like, debuffed here. Can we do it? Do we have enough? This is so close. Great Tornado, let's go. We get the combo, which is great. So our camaraderie really pulling through here. Oh, come on, guys, please. Please let me beat this guy. 748. Right, McBug, you can absolutely do this, dude. You can 100% do this. I have 100% faith. Please don't miss, for the love of God. Yes. Holy fucking shit. Alright. And we get 18,000 XP, obviously, because, wow, what a fight, guys. I didn't think we were going to manage that. Did you see when he starts healing and then when he starts doing his AoE? If Phil and McBug didn't actually manage to kill him there, I'm pretty sure that fight was just done. So if he had used his AoE, which luckily he was speed debuffed enough so that he didn't actually get a lot of turns to use it, and then he was forced to then use his healing ability, which we saw at the end. When he used that massive AoE, if he had killed Phil and McBug and even Yang, if he had one-shot all those guys, this fight would have been donezo. I think we would have had to reset. But somehow we manage it. We managed to survive and we beat Arata. Nice. Feels good, man. Let's see what happens next. Everybody's going to get a level up because it was a massive chunk of 18,000 XP. Ah. Alright. Oh, being called Arata. I will. Dude, I just fucking walk up and slap that bitch in the face. Wolfie, help him. Do we have to? I mean, he just about shredded us for the second time in a row, and I didn't want to lose that. You helped me, didn't you? Arata, at this rate, you're going to... I think what she's going to say is you're going to fucking go a bit too much here, mate. You're too you're going to eat yourself, I guess, with your own power. Why are you hesitating, says Kyoko. Are you uncertain whether you can do it alone? Whether he'll even hear you? Don't underestimate yourself or him. What's going to happen here? Are we going to warp inside the rat or something? He'll hear you. How do I know? You two are friends, right? So Kyoko's... I thought at first Kyoko was actually encouraging us to just fucking straight up execute this bitch. But I think what she's actually telling us to do is go in and speak to Arata, try and save him. Here we go. Yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going straight into him. Straight in his dick by the looks of things. That's kind of strange. And here we are in the same kind of place. Path to the Spirit World, I guess it's called. I don't know. I was too slow there. But... Path to the Spirit World is the name of this place. We were in here with Yuko earlier when we were saving her. It looks like we're here with Arata as well. What did you come here for? Did you need another look at my pathetic self? Nah, dude, that's not what we were here for. We're here to make sure that you fucking behave yourself and come back to Earth. You're incredible, you know. Always able to do the right thing straight away. Well, I don't know about that. The first time we fought you, you don't know this, but the first time we fought you, you actually handed our fucking ass to us on a plate. I'm not like that. I can't do anything. Worried about how it'll look. And it ends again with me being able to, or without me being able to help a friend. How pathetic is that? So Arata is constantly on a downer right now. He's feeling very, very sorry for himself, but I guess we know we're going to save him, right? There's no way we don't save him. I'm such an idiot. I kept telling myself that since this world was digital, Yuko or Yugo would be safe, since none of it was real. But that's not the case, and I knew better than anyone, since I watched the whole thing happen. Curse Pseudo for having made us forget something that important. And look at me, putting the blame on someone else. I'm a disgrace. Dude, talk about laying it on thick, mate. The self-roast is absolutely real right now. Alright, I need to calm down a little bit. But I guess he's gone through a lot of traumatic shit. Shut up, don't worry about me. I don't need your sermons, or your pity either. What else could I have done? Yeah, dude, we just need, like, Phil to come out right now with his big Wargreymon claw and just fucking bear slap this cunt because he's starting to annoy me. Dude, just relax, alright? It's fine, we can solve all this. Enough of your yammerings. What else could I have done to save Yugo? I'm so pathetic, how could I face you all? I can't go back. Dude, that's absolute fucking nonsense. We're just gonna keep pestering you. It's either you come with us, or we just keep poking you in the face until you come with us. What's happening here? Oh, yes! That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Just a good old-fashioned 1-2 fucking hook to the face. Excellent. That's absolutely perfect. You, why did you bring me back? I should have stayed the way I was. Dude, there's so many parallels going on here between fucking Sasuke and Naruto, you know, it's hilarious. I know I keep referencing that, and I apologise if you don't watch anime, but... Oh, here we go! Yeah, fuck him up! Get him, son! Everybody's just standing by like, what the fuck is going on? Give it a rest. Nah, dude, we're having the time of our lives right now. Fucking get him! Get him! Oh, damn it. Dude, we just punched the ever-loving shit out of each other. I love this. You had no right. What was that? I don't get you. Come on, say something. Bitch, please. We're your friends, obviously. Dumbass. Can't you see that by now? Welcome home. Or it'll be okay. I like welcome home. It's quite poetic. Arata's not having any of it. Wolfie, you, that's... there's nothing wrong. My body is... Look out. Wait a minute. What's happening here? Of course, in amongst all this chaos, Leopardmon is still chilling over at the side of the building. Now, I hope the fuck we don't have to go straight into another boss fight, because if we do, I never saved when we were in that little digital shift place. I don't even know if we were able to. Probably not. I vaguely remember that we couldn't the last time. Anyways, optimistic voice. Hey, sorry I'm late. It's Akino, everyone's favourite star. So here's Nokia turning up fucking 10 years later. We could have definitely used an Omnimon in the Arata fight, but never mind. Could it be I might be running a teeny bit late? I really messed up. Bitch, you're acting like you didn't just fucking almost miss us getting throttled. We could have been dead. You could have turned up a teeny bit late and we'd have all been lying on the fucking tarmac. Roger that. Omnimon, let's go. Okay, folks, are you ready? I guess all of these tamer boys are part of Nokia's clan. So she's got a bit of backup here. What are these guys up to? Oh, she's got dudes all over the city doing something. Programming all the Wi-Fi points? Is that what's going on here? I'm pretty sure they explained this to me earlier, but in all of the commotion that's been going on over the past few episodes, I'm a bit lost. We've got all the Zaxxon boys and girls helping us as well, which feels good. And even the demons. For the demons. By the demons. Fucking Jimmikin. What a legend. Here we go. So I guess what we're doing here is we are powering down Jessmon, or Leopardmon. Jessmon, what the fuck? I don't even... Anyways, Leopardmon, he's not having a good day right now. I guess we interrupted his charge. Major success. Keep going. Suck that energy out until he's dry. Okay, Nokia. That's the last time you should say that in front of people. I did it, Yuko. Can I have a present? I want a present. But you could have contacted us for orders. There wasn't any need to come here, was there? If you had contacted us when you were ready, we could have timed this a bit better. Yeah, Yuko. Yeah, Yuko's right. Nokia, you could have just sent us a text. You know, pop it in the group chat or whatever. We know there is a group chat because we've seen it before. What gives the silent treatment, says Nokia. Hey, Wolfie, didn't you ask us to come to this... Didn't you ask us to come at the strategy meeting? Words. Flabbergasted here. So much fucking nonsense going on. Actually, you kind of volunteered. Yeah, you yelled it out and then darted off like a hare. Let's just say you kind of volunteered. That's pretty funny. Okay. Nokia, let's apologise. Yeah, I'm sorry for having darted off like that. Hee hee. And here's Arata. He's still a bit sullen. Covered in bruises from when we had our little brawl a second ago. What's he going to say? Is he actually going to join in and help? I knew it. You're all idiots. Or jerks. 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 How can you all talk like that at a time like this? It's no good. I can't. And then he starts laughing. Oh, my stomach hurts. I don't know if this is Arata still being insane or if this is him coming back to his friendly self. If it is him coming back to his friendly self, still a bit weird, man. Arata? He's broken. Shut up. All of this is your fault. No, he's very much still serious. I think I blew a gasket. Yeah, dude. Alright, you're going to need to take some time off after this, mate. You're going to need to head down the pub with the boys, with the Digimon, and you're going to need to just fucking relax a wee bit, okay? That's right. If I just trusted you jerks all along from the start. And here's Leopardmon. What is this? I'm losing my power. Are we going to have a Royal Knight battle? How did the likes of humans ruin Crusadermons? No, my plan. How is this possible? Leopardmon, your scheme has been foiled. What are you? My name is Alphamon, says Kyoko. So finally we get the actual name here. And even Omnimon seems a bit surprised by this. The legendary 13th Royal Knight. You actually do exist. So this is kind of exciting. Alphamon must, I guess, if you guys are more familiar with the lore, maybe this is not new to you guys, or if you've played the game before, but seems like Kyoko is a fabled part of the Royal Knights who they weren't fully aware. Now, I thought earlier on Omnimon actually called out Kyoko as being you. I don't know. Who knows? I exist to control the Royal Knights, says Alphamon. My purpose is to keep them from running amok. Amok, you say, says Leopardmon. Is this the will of King Drazzle to destroy the human world and protect the digital world? Indeed. But he was also sent here by King Drazzle's will. Don't be absurd, there's no way the will of King Drazzle would ever block my path, says Leopardmon. If you are his chosen, then make the right choice. To save our world, mankind must be destroyed. Humanity's immature and foolish misdeeds are what caused the Earth Menace to bring our world to the brink. Oh, the Eater Menace, sorry. Look at them, their foolishness will lead to their own destruction as well. That is not for you to say, says Omnimon. I like that. Omnimon kind of stepping in and backing up the humans there. If both of us claim the will of King Drazzle, then our conflict is also the will of King Drazzle. In other words, the winner represents King Drazzle's true will. There's a lot of Drazzle going on here, aka King IHOP. You fool! You're the fool for making the wrong choice. How sad that I must meet my final comrade in arms, only to bid you a final farewell at the same time. You dared to steal some of my power? Mock me? Mock me not. I am Leopardmon, the most powerful of the knights. And then he swipes out. Are we going to have a battle in our hands? Are you ready, my dear Watson? Dude, I don't think we are ready. But I don't know if we're going to get a choice. Alright. I'm not one to shy away from a fight. Let's go, boys. Fucking, you want to throw 2 boss fights at us? Let's go. Leopardmon, what can you do to us? So, we're not even fully regenerated from the last fight, which I feel is complete bullshit. But, anyways, Phil's gonna get stunned. Black Aura Blast. Oh, please don't one-shot my party. Alright, fine. McBug can actually handle that. That's fine. So let's have a look here. Yeah, Chuck and Sakuyamon are alive, but they have 1 HP, which is kind of frightening. Let's see what we can actually do with this fight then. So Yang is up first. She could use Final Aura and heal everybody, or she could just use Chaos Degradation. I think we do this. Now, obviously, now that we're not fighting Arata, I need to get out of this mindset. We are actually against a Data-type Digimon, so maybe it makes sense to actually bring in some of our Virus-type. Now, that would... the entirety of that would be Chuck and Happy Gilmon, right? But Chuck is so low right now, and then that would leave us without a healer as well. I'm kind of nervous as to what I should be doing here. Let's just push this ability here first. Final Degradation, and let's actually just take 25% damage off this guy. Now, it might be times by 0.5, but it still should be pretty good, right? Let's find out. Okay, so it's not even affected by the 0.5. We actually take this guy down a massive chunk of HP, which is very, very nice. Now, we could speed charge field our guys. Do I want to be doing that? Or do I want to be just pushing damage? I'm not entirely sure. Let's use a speed buff, because honestly, we can't, like, not benefit from this. Unless we get one shot. If this guy... well, I guess that counters that then. So we put ourselves up, he puts us down. Honestly, that's fine, I guess. He kind of skips a turn there. We get 200 damage from Yuko, which is nice. Character reversal is going to land on Phil, which means that now we actually do double damage to him. Assault stance, what's this going to do? Is this an AD buff? Yeah, it is. Now, Phil actually gets double DPS now, I'm pretty sure, now that he's bugged. So it would make a lot of sense to push Great Tornado, right? We could also heal. I think we're going to try this and see if we can get times 2 here. Or times 3? Times 2. 1200 damage and Extinction Wave comes in. So we get hit by a massive AoE, which luckily doesn't kill us, but we are pretty close to death at this point. Do we push damage with McBug, or do we actually try and heal ourselves? Let's use a spray, honestly, because it would make a lot of sense to heal up in this spot. If we can actually just undergo a couple more abilities, we should have this guy in the bag, no problem. He is nowhere... I hope I'm not speaking too soon, but he is nowhere as powerful as Arata was, so that is really good. So let's use Final Aura here with Yang and get some healing across the board. And then hopefully when Phil and McBug roll back around, we can actually just kill this guy. Extinction Wave again. Dude, this guy's like a one-trick. That's 3 times in a row he's hit us with that. But hopefully we're just buying time for the big guys to roll around. And I think we will have more than enough damage to one-shot. Now we're going to lose Yang here, which sucks. but at the same time, we might actually be able to kill him. Now, McBug, Dimension Scissor, again, if you want to do crits, buddy, you go right on ahead. There we go. Leopardmon, Dunzo. Dunzo. So much easier than the Arata fight. What was that? What was that, man? I don't know. Leopardmon, I guess, even with the attribute buffs, our party just seems to be strong enough. Obviously, we lost Yang in this fight, which kind of sucks, meaning she doesn't get XP, but honestly, pretty happy with the way that turned out. I thought that was going to be a lot scarier. I guess the game kind of has to take a step back a little bit because it didn't actually give your party a heal after the first boss fight, which it has done before. You know, when we fought 2 bosses in a row, I'm pretty sure it gave us full HP after one of them. I can't pinpoint when about in the series that was, but I'm pretty sure that happened. Anyway, guys, we take down Arata and we take down Leopardmon. Is this the end of the game? Was that the final boss? I have no idea. Let's find out. So he's hurting. That I might be defeated. That unrivaled justice could falter here. Dude, unrivaled justice, really? Do you believe that, bro? Really? These guys are, like, they're propaganded out of their mind to think that this is absolutely the right cause. But obviously, from our point of view, it doesn't seem very nice. May the will of King Drazzle utterly destroy the human and digital world alike. There is no greater proof than my perishing here. Worlds far and wide be destroyed, vanish like me, leaving no trace behind. Off you go, mate. See you later, buddy. And bring your A-game next time. Later, beach. Nice. Alright. There are no more Royal Knights to oppose you. Now we just need to find a way to handle the mass of eaters who've come to the digital world. Whew. Well, we could take them down one by one, says Nokia. But hey, there's a legendary Royal Knight here. We can use legendary power and do legendary stuff. I like it. That would take too much time, says Alphamon. So what is her plan? Okay. So Arata says the only thing we can do is to ask you-know-who for help. I guess this is Pseudo. What I'm thinking now, the cogs in my brain are ticking. Are we going to have to go to the source of the Eater problem and actually shut this shit down from somewhere deep in Eater territory? I'm thinking of the Matrix right now. My, I see everyone's here. Arata, you've given up on evolution. No, don't worry, we punched the shit out of that. We got rid of that right out of his brain. I trust these people. I ain't buying your crap anymore. Well, thank fuck for that, because that only took like fucking 10 episodes. I see. Well, that's fine, I suppose. Since you're here, I'm assuming that means you have a way, right? Excellent, Arata. A brilliant deduction. Let me get right down to the explanation. So what's this guy's scheme? If we release the digital wave that's pulled in the digital line, the dimensional door will open. That will attract the eaters, then in they go. Happily, the digital line is already primed thanks to the energy you took from Leopardmon. This place can be executed, or the plan can be executed at any time now. That's absurd. You would further doom my digital world, so yeah. Obviously, Omnimon and the rest of the Royal Knights who are on our side, they're not going to fucking like that plan whatsoever. We can't just like shove all the eaters back. We're like shoving them back through the crack in the wall, being like, just fucking take them and deal with it. And then we're like sewing up the fucking doorway. You're not letting that happen, says Nokia. Or we're not letting that happen. Of course, I won't let such a thing happen. It would just mean the end of our evolution. Did you know that eaters have what could be called a main unit? Thinking of the Matrix, guys. Yes, the Mother Eater itself. Eliminate that and all the other eaters will be wiped out in turn. But where is the Mother Eater, says Alphamon. I'm guessing it's in no place that we're going to want to go to. Deep in the digital world. King Drazzle's core. Alright, well this is getting majorly exciting. King Drazzle, the host computer that can be called the creator of your world. Yeah, I was starting to wonder if King Drazzle wasn't even going to make an appearance in this game after what just happened with Leopardmon, but looks like I was incorrect. Let's go. Now, to put the plan into action, there is one request I need to make of the Royal Knights. Opening the dimension door is a simple matter. However, I am dubious as to whether enough digital wave energy has accumulated in the digital line to actually keep the door open. Yeah, dude, I don't want that shutting on my fucking back leg as I'm passing through. That would be awkward. Leave that part to us, says a familiar voice. Oh, fucking hell. Where have you guys been? Where have you guys been? Because the last time we saw you, you were chasing Examon. And the last time I checked, we actually handled that as well. So, nice of you to show up, boys, I guess. I like how the Royal Knights have just been fucking doing, like, a tour of Tokyo. Like, visiting all the sushi bars, getting drunk on fucking, all of the fucking good stuff. What's it called? What's the drink in Japan called? Holy shit. I'll come back to me in a minute. You guys! Nah, sake is the drink. Now, isn't it disheartening? Let us open the door to a new age, a new world. Speaking of which, let's make some quiet little adjustments to the digital line. Master Arata, Miss Yuko, would you help me? Oh, and let's not forget Miss Aquino either. Me too? But wait, what do you mean, don't forget me? Dear me, you've simply showed you've got a rather unique knack for hacking the digital line is all. Alright then, everyone, I'm counting on you. Fuck off, Pseudo, we hate your ass, mate. I tell you, one of these days, Pseudo's going to get his comeuppance. We're just going to get a fucking large cricket bat. We're just going to beat the shit out of him. He even sounds fucking high as fuck. Alright. So we get this big Independence Day, like, fucking beam on the top of the building. Now it's looking slightly like the Avengers. Okay, let's dive on in. Got it. If we push it wide open from the inside, it seems crazy, but we've got no other choice. Says Kentorismon. I like here he just turns up at the back like, I'm still in the huff. Alright boys, on yous go, do something. Okay, here we go, we got a nice little cutscene here. That's like me trying to get in my bed in the morning. Oh my god, look how many fucking ears there are. Alright. The door has opened. The magical circle connects to the digital world whenever you're ready. Let me ask you one thing, says Alphamon. What is it? You said we must eliminate the Mother Eater, but do you have an assured means of doing so? Of course, there's a way to do it. We extract the foreign object trapped within the Mother Eater, the mental data of Yugo Kamishiro. Okay. Rescue Yugo and bring him and Wolfie home. The grand finale will be a happy ending. This might be out of left field too, or maybe it's wishful thinking, but I can't stand waiting here doing nothing. I want to go see my brother. Okay, so everybody's getting amped up. Pseudo's going to stand in his mystical portal. See you later. Yeah, take care, bud. Next time we see you, we're going to smash a bottle over your face. I mean, we're going to make sure that you don't annoy us anymore. I'd like to say that we should carry on as well, but what's the matter? At present, the digital world is a very dangerous place. We don't have a lot of time, but it makes no sense to just run in and make mistakes. Do you have anything left to do? If so, take care before we proceed. When you're ready, we'll head for the digital world. Excellent. So, that makes me think. Now that we are here, I guess, who is it that we talk to? We've got all the Royal Knights, and I guess we speak to Arata when we're ready to go. Alright guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to nip back down to the lab and all that stuff. In fact, I guess we could do it at the start of the next episode or whatever off screen, but we're going to heal up our party. I think we're just going to dive straight in here. We don't really need to grow like any of our other party members. Platinum Sukumo needs to come out because he's not really that important at this stage of the game. But yeah, we might bring back in Phoenixmon or something. I'm not sure, but this was quite an interesting episode. We defeated Arata, and then we fought against Leopardmon as well. And obviously, we then had that massive monologue of what's going on with the story as well, in terms of what the next stage of the plan is. So, thank you so much for watching. It was quite a strange ep. There was a lot of action and then a lot of dialogue, but hope you guys don't mind. Thank you for sticking with us if you're still watching along. This series had went on for quite a long time. I think we're up to something insane. Like, we're very close to like 50 episodes at this point, which is just absolutely nuts. So, yep, thanks again. Leave me a rating if you enjoyed the episode. Tell me what you thought down in the comments, and I will see you for what seems like will soon be the finale of Cyber Sleuth. See you guys then.